taste of Thatcher's haze. Hello to both of you that are watching. It tells me there's two people watching, so we're doing well at nearly 11 o'clock at night. Welcome to each. There's only one now. We've lost the view. We've lost the view already. That's not gone well, is it? Welcome to a late night drinking with Andrew special featuring me and a viewer. According to the chat, we've got Olivia and Kathy in, but one of them has definitely dropped off. And we got Leanne as well. Hello, Leanne. Mandy's in as well. So clearly, this when it tells me there's two people watching is lying because there's at least three. So doing well. Doing well. Welcome to a late night drinking with Andrew special, where I am drunk, having been out since 1 o'clock-ish. Well, put on, I just replied to your message, but hello to you here as well. Hello, Cherry, future wife. I have told her this. She continues to diet. I'm sure, well, actually, I don't know. I don't think she has denied it, actually, to be fair. Maybe she's thinking the same. Future wife, too. That could be it. But hello and welcome. Am I going to Hitchin in January? I am certainly planning on going to Hitchin in January, yes. I've booked me hotel for it, Leanne. So fingers crossed. We'll be making an appearance. Hopefully you'll be there yourself as well. We'll be able to say hello in person. It'll be like Christmas, but in January. January. Chris, no, that doesn't work. Chris. Anyway, there you go. Right. Links in the chat if anyone wants to come live. We've got 10 people watching, 11 people watching. It's amazing. Come so low, if not so low already. I am sexy and I know it. Top quality Christmas jumper. Can't even. It's not even coming round. Janus. It's very merry. I'm always very merry. But yes, more than welcome to say hello. And also, if you want a signed autograph, give me a £5 and I'll sign whatever object. Bring a pen as well, and an object for me to sign, and a £5. You can have a signed object from me for a £5. Bargain. Plus the cost of whatever object it is you get me to sign. Kez is flirting with Kathy. A £5 and a pen. Well, and a pen and an object to sign. You bring all these things. You can't expect me to be prepared for these situations, can you? At the end of the day, you're sort of prepared, and then you'll be disappointed, will you? It's pre-warning people. I don't do no ale. Cider is the future. Right, who's going to come live? We can't just leave me live on my own. You can pour him. Put a link in the chat. There we go. Kathy, tell Cherry to come live. She could unwrap a Christmas present from me. chocolate stouts. Good God. A lager thing, don't do that. Cider. Drinking whatever this is. It says it's cloudy. Drinking the cloudy. And a can of cloudy. She's gone. Jesus Christ. And people are gone when I'm live. It's ridiculous. Are we drunk? Yes. I've had a few beverages. I need distracting. Everyone's hello to Matt now. Welcome, Matt. It's going to be like great late nights, especially nights, because I don't know what to do. I didn't drink a can of cider. We've messaged Shelly. Is she in a different room, I assume? Let's go for that. Right, who have we got in the chat that's not said hello yet? We need some hellos. What's my plans this weekend? I don't have any really. Slightly depressing, isn't it? No plans at all. Nothing. Gotta get my COVID vaccination on Sunday, so there's that. That's about it. Got a COVID vaccination, there you go. Rock and roll lifestyle, isn't it? But yeah, chill out. COVID vaccine, possibly nearly die. So we just look forward to it. I'm not sure it's. I'm not sure it is. The boosters, I've not heard good things about. But yeah, there we go. Oh. Survive the cost of living crisis. Must be the plan. Make it to January and remain at least semi warm and fed and watered. I can manage all three of those. I feel like I've achieved something. And hopefully we'll have like a mild winter because, good God, otherwise. Well, they still selling a lot of books. Uh, I mean, it's a subjective question, and it's I sell books, people buy them. You know, to some people it might be a lot, to others it may not be. But yeah, but yeah, sell a few drinks, sell a few drinks, sell a few books. I suppose I don't know. I think they're my biggest selling category. Oh yeah, couriers. It just reminds me. Let's see if they picked up the parcels I dropped off on Tuesday yet. Which a message pack link about. No reply. Love it. So happy. So happy. So look now. See if they've actually picked it up. My money is that they haven't. Find Tuesday's fucking orders. Let's see we go. Nope, not picked up. So yeah, gotta help anyone you drops pass off because what do I know? Dropped off for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, nothing. It's just for the customers on Monday, so I'm actually gonna love that. When you message him and say, "Are you picking it up?" and you get absolutely no reply. So send a message tomorrow and say, "Yeah, what's going on?" Yeah, courier situation's ridiculous. Really. Well, now Friday, I pay up some holiday, so well, stuff just sits in a locker for a week. Fuming, fuming. Hand delivered a mini fridge, but the hell Christ. I catch me hand delivering anything. Hello, Deep Fried Deals, Dave. How are you? Hope you're well. Yeah, I see on the Facebook now as people talking about the problems they're encountering with couriers at the moment, no mail, etc. We have obviously tough times. COVID. I'm sorry to hear that, but glad to hear that you're on the mend. Paid everybody else to use UPS. I suspect they're in the same position as all the other couriers, to be honest. Overwhelmed. It is what it is. I find if I drop stuff at the parcel store, it seems to be reasonably okay, but God help me if I have to drop stuff at the parcel locker, because just none of that's getting picked up at all. There you go. Super annoying. But it is what it is. There's nothing we can do to change it. Right. Surely somebody wants to come live. Say hello. Keep me company, because God knows I need that. Two weeks to test negative. Back to work, yeah, I always enjoy that, isn't it? Oh, hang on. Looks like we've got our first guest of the evening.
Hello,
Well,
how are you? I found a something. I was getting a bit downhearted with the lager things. They're not very tasty.
You found what drink is it?
One of my favourites, Inches cider.
Ah, cider. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it's not the strongest. It's 4.5. Box standard. But it'll surprise you to hear that it tastes appley. But I mean that in a sensible way rather than obviously it's going to taste appley.
I've had the inches cider before. There used to be a bar in Wrexham that did it.
It's
Little
it's
bit,
quite
little
cheap
bit
in
sweet.
multi packs at the moment.
They don't do no
Quite good
multi.
value.
Well, they do multi packs here, but they're very expensive.
Yes, let me think. Everything's 4.5 now because it makes exactly 2 units because they're gearing up for England to be following in Scotland and Wales's footsteps, I believe. It's gonna happen, isn't it? So what's that
Minimum
make
unit.
it? £1 a can, does it?
Yeah,
Minimum?
pound a can.
Yeah. These are about £4 for 4 anyway, so it shouldn't make a lot of difference. Sometimes I can pick up £7 for 10, which will be a thing of the past soon with the cost of living increases anyway. So
Everything is just more expensive.
it's ridiculous. There's stuff I got in my cupboard which I've had for ages, and as you eventually get around to using it, like a tin of beans, for example, I can remember I used to buy tins of beans, 19p. What are they now? I think I was working in a Tesco Express the other day. It's the first time I've had to do a Tesco Express. It was an eye opener. I think Tesco's beans per can now are 50p. And there's something like £1.20 for Heinz. A tin! What? Ridiculous. Cheese has doubled. What's all this? It's 11% inflation. Bollocks. It's 100%. Nothing I know has gone up 11%.
Oh,
Can you think of anything that stayed the same price?
hang on. Girls18.site
Oh.
is offering private photos. It says my private photo on this site. I don't know what site. If you
We
want,
can see that, but they can't see it in chat because I believe it's been taken down.
here's Cherry. We need to persuade Cherry to come live. Especially given she's currently watching a cheesy Christmas film, which is far worse than talking to, well,
Two boring bastards on a Friday night. Yes. I have no work on at the moment. None. I haven't had work for 2 weeks, and I don't have work for 2 weeks. So it's been full-time eBay for the first time in ever.
how is that going?
Better than I was expecting, actually. I think looking at my sales figures, it's gone up 100% because I'm here all the time, which means I can interact with customers, I can do stuff, I can tweak things, whereas before it's just making sure I can get enough stock on and then sending out the orders, really. That's all we had time for. But now you can get so much more done. I've got something like about £18,000 worth of stock on now compared to about 12,000 about a few weeks ago. So, and that makes a difference. I'm getting days where if I get under a couple of £100, I'm going, oh, what happened there then? It sounds good, but my return on investment is low, so I've got to sell a lot to make a little.
I believe
And of course, this time of year, isn't it, where I think you were touching on it earlier, 1,001 item not received cases are appearing in your inbox every day because people don't realise it's Christmas nor that everybody's on strike. It's so annoying, but inevitable.
I've asked a question in the chat. Best Christmas film title.
You know what people are going to say? They're going to say Die Hard because
Well,
everyone thinks it's a reasonably funny and it's controversial.
But that wasn't my question. My best question was best Christmas film title, not Christmas film, but best fucking name.
Isn't Die Hard the title? Oh, you want a new title? A new film?
I want.
Or a film that doesn't exist?
Of all the fucking Christmas film titles in the world, which is the best one?
Die Hard.
Okay, Kathy's gone with the Santa Claus.
I enjoyed Polar Express, funnily enough. Well, that's quite a nice film.
Again, it's not about the film; it's about the title.
Not Polar Express. I don't think Polar Express is that Christmassy now, is it?
I think the best Christmas film title, right? Right, you ready for this? Best Christmas film title of all time: Drinking with Andrew, Christmas Special.
Yeah, it's got a ring to it. A
That's got to be the
sleigh
best
bells ringing
title.
ring to it.
It's got to be the best title. Feature length special.
You'll have, of course, a pointy hat bent at the top with a white pom pom on the end.
I ain't wearing no hat.
Is that a Christmas jumper you have on?
I do, yes.
Indeed.
It says that I'm sexy and I snow it.
Oh. I've never seen that. It's not a Lidl's jumper, is it?
No.
Because Aldi have got their Christmas jumpers out, $7.99 at the moment. I was very tempted, but I don't know what the demand for or the return on it is, and there seem to be a lot of them still there 2 days
Yeah,
later.
if you're going to buy Aldi Christmas jumpers to resell, wait until they've got ones with actual Aldi branding on.
Something the little ones they got Lidl all over them with their red, white, and is it what colour of Lidl? Red, blue, and
Don't buy
yellow.
the ones without the branding on because
No,
nobody buys them.
but they didn't appear to be selling that fast in the shop, so I assumed that they probably won't sell that fast online. So I thought, we'll give that a miss. I've still been looking for that teddy bear, which they say they're not going to sell, which probably they will. Little bear, they call it.
No clue.
Where it's their advertising campaign where you got to bring new toys into the store and they distribute them to other children.
Can they not just distribute the toys they've already got?
They're shit though, aren't they? You've seen the toys they've got. Not even my Lego was as bad as some of the shite in there.
It's like when a supermarket's going, oh, can you give something for the food bank? And I'm like, well, you're literally a fucking supermarket. You're full of food. Literally, why can't you?
It makes people feel like they've done something, doesn't it? It's I know where you're coming. And also, when you go past them, what is it always full of? Pasta. Cheapest pasta, which there's no such thing as cheap pasta anymore, but it is a the poor people must be sick to death of pasta. You don't see in there a 4-pack of Stella, do you?
I'm not sure they can give that to a food bank, in fairness.
It's food? They're selling it from a food store. I know where you're
banks are giving away the beer.
If I went to a food bank and they had some Stella in there, I'd be bloody thankful for it. Everyone needs a bit of enjoyment in their diet.
I'm sure many people will be very grateful for it, but I don't think it's a thing the food banks give out. Maybe an alcohol bank.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. That would be unpopular, wouldn't it?
Here, I'd probably have to go to a fucking alcohol bank to afford some.
We have on our high street a new charity shop opened a few months ago. It's a clothing charity shop. It's not one of the big name ones. It's a private enterprise done by someone in the community. They just rented a shop that's not being used. Everything in it, all clothing items are £1.
I bet that's with the resellers.
Every time I walk past it looks like the clothes are probably only worth £1, but and also I'm not a clothing reseller. I haven't got the eye for it, but I imagine that has been it's always well stocked. So they've got piles of it outside. They've got racks, shoes, all sorts of bits and pieces. And I keep looking at it and I'm thinking, I don't know, I'm not geared up for that. So, but I'm sure other Southampton resellers probably be quite interested in it. The only trouble is there's no parking near it unless you're prepared to walk or pay. It's only around the corner for a bee. It would be ideal if I was a clothing reseller, but I'm not.
It's not hard to learn clothing reselling.
I don't have the space. Anything I sell has got to be very small, like the old Georgia Schlegger only takes up half a wall, and metally things take up even less space. So I would need much larger premises. It's not I don't want to, it's the fact storage is an issue. I haven't got enough stuff to store, as you can see on the sofa. Okay, you can't see the sofa. Kind of like a mountain of shit. So.
Anyway, I am a new man now.
The new man.
I am well behaved now. I have not flirted with anyone since Monday night.
Is this a conscious decision or lack of opportunity?
No conscious decision. I am a reformed character.
And this is going to last until
That's it. I'm retired.
forever.
Retired.
Those days have gone, are they?
I'm off the shelf now.
Off the shelf. So you've got Elf on the shelf and Andrew not on the shelf.
Yes.
Not new line of
not because
stuff.
Yeah, not because I fell off the shelf. I hasten to add. I'm no longer stocked.
You were gracefully climbed off of the shelf.
Yes, I have moved on to non-shelfy stuff. It's going well so far. I've managed to go 4 days without upsetting anyone.
My word, could you notice a linked trend here?
Take a personal best.
I've managed to go a couple of days without upsetting any of my buyers. That's not a bad record.
I always upset them.
It is so difficult to type messages back to some of the idiots. You've got to be so polite and nice, even though you want to call them all the naughty words. But you can't win any cases if you start opening your gob, can you? So
I'm going to have a lot of upset buyers next week when all the stuff that's in the parcel locker that hasn't been picked up.
Yes, I'm getting issues with that already. I've had, I don't know, 2 or 3 INRs in the last couple of days. And it's always the same type of person. It's the people that just won't wait. And literally, it was only sort of posted 4 or 5 days ago before the strike. Even though eBay bombarded them with the information because they decided that it's now a good idea to. And even though I then bombard them after they've opened a bloody case rather than messaged me, and even then, day after the dispatch or the arrival estimate is unfinished, they're opening up money requests. You think, oh God's sake.
Good evening, Reese. Good evening, Richard. Reese and Richard. Double R.
I've decided I've scrapped my I'm going to put stamps on everything and hope for the best policy, because that isn't working. Which is a bit of a shame, because I've got a shitload of stamps at the moment. And everything is going tracked.
That must be costing some money.
It is. But luckily, it has coincided with I am getting quite considerably larger orders at the moment because I've been able to sort things out a little bit. I don't mind sending stuff special delivery when it's like 160 quid's worth of stuff in one order. That's fair enough. Or if it's a £20-30 order, it's only £2.70 for tracked 48 at the moment until the end of the year, that's remarkably cheap compared to if you were to send a signed letter which isn't tracked until they decide, if they ever do, scan it at the doorstep, which is very hit and miss. I think only about 20-30% of my signed post ever gets delivery confirmation. So that costs a fortune signed. I mean, what was it? Large letter up to 250 grams. 345 first class. There's no point saying it's second. It's not going to arrive for about a week. 345. I mean, 270. You can send a small parcel up to 750 grams. Tracked 48. Tracked the moment you hand it over. You don't even have to, if you don't want proof of postage, which aren't worth the money they're written, paper they're written on, are they? Proof of postage. You put it in a bloody letterbox. If you want to watch them get scanned, take them into your Royal Mail Service centre if it's local enough, and they just scan it and put it straight into the what they call their big trolleys behind there. Books, isn't it? Yes. I used to work in one of those centres, and yeah, and the money does it. Your phone beeps. You look on eBay, and the tracking's started. It gives you confidence. And £2.70 isn't too much, especially for the smaller items. Like I say, it's anything from lesser size up to small parcel, 750 grams. 270 is not much. It's only 330 first class, and that gets high priority. I don't think it goes up. I think it only goes up 50, 60p to get it up to about 2 kilograms. It's ridiculous. And now I think was it on your Facebook group I saw it on? But now eBay have segregated the 48 and the 24, whereas before they only offered you the collection service where you had to wait a bloody another day for the postman to come and then put a label on it and be in. Now you can got the drop off, so basically you can throw it in a letterbox. Brilliant. I know it's taken them how long since the strike started? 3-4 months. It's taken eBay that long to get that option up there, but it does help.
Hello, Santa. Yeah, I just give up. I think mail order clearly not working. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, because my next line of work is in a couple of weeks' time, right up till the 23rd of December, so I won't be able to post anything that time anyway, so I'm just going to put my store off for about the 11th of December onwards, just on time away. Sod it, nothing. I'll just put a big notice up saying you can order it if you like. It isn't going to get posted till after Christmas. Either accept that or don't order. Big red letters. I'll just go into every single listing and just copy and paste it on every single one. It'll crucify the sales, but at least you won't be losing money by sending stuff that is never going to arrive before Christmas. I remember 2 or 3 years ago, I was getting 10, 11 INRs a week. It's costing a fortune on the run up to Christmas. Oh, I needed this by the next day for my Secret Santa at my office party. Oh, you didn't think it's going to arrive in 2 days, did you? Surely not. Everyone assumes you're Amazon. But that is how the public expects stuff, isn't it? So it's pointless trying to educate them after the issue. The easiest way to solve an issue is don't let one arise. Easier said than done. Well, I see Mr. Richard is in there. And Jeffrey is in. No, I'm not going to get the lasers out. I had the laser out yesterday because I needed to use the battery for something else, and then I found out the battery's far too powerful, so I had to put it back in a laser. Hide it away again. And my vape, not this one, but my last vape, blew up my extension lead. So it's a rechargeable, yeah, and something got into the recharging port. I plugged it in and left it overnight. I'm lucky I didn't burn the house down, but it melted the lead and shorted out the extension circuits. Now the extension socket I got is one of these super duper smart things that charges USB stuff that you put into various devices at their correct levels. Quite expensive. It's like 20-25 quid. So not only did I have to get a new vape pen, I had to buy a new extension lead. All cost, isn't it? It's all cost. And then my lovely favourite wireless headphones are falling to pieces. More expensive, and have to buy some new ones.
I think we've got Rodin.
Well, we have we have Americans and possibly Australian, I'm assuming.
I mean, the clues literally in the thumbnail there, but yes.
Yes, they're from Country Crazy.
I believe he's just waiting for Senegal's victory. We're not having no laser questions here either. I can know that. Most of the stuff I have bid on at auction, I have been outbid on now. Very disappointing.
It's a 7-watt laser.
We don't have no laser talk. I had my first Christmas present that I bought for somebody delivered today.
Ah.
I ordered an adult toy off the Amazon.
Oh. Blow up sheep?
We're going to open it on Carbon Chris's YouTube live.
Excellent. Yeah, I'm going to be working away for that, which is a shame. Because I've received my Secret Santa already. I'm putting together my recipient's one, but I'll be working away, so I won't be able to participate live, which is
What are you buying me?
Buy you? I believe you have a different person, do you?
We don't.
I have Ian.
You've not understood the rules. Whoever you get drawn, don't matter. You've got to buy me a present.
You wouldn't like the stuff I would send.
Well, don't send explosives. That's my top tip.
Oh, see? I've got loads of them.
What teams do you get in the sweepstake? I have got South Korea and Holland.
What did you think of the Germany VAR? Did look rather sus.
Do you mean the Japan one?
Yeah, Germany, Japan. I know they say, oh, it's the angle, but they showed you about 500 different bloody angles on the afterwards, and not one of those looked anywhere near like it was even close to being in.
All I'm saying is, if I was a linesman, I'd have probably be calling it out.
I'm not sure it had any real bearing on the result, because it was stuff that happened afterwards, wasn't it? I mean, had it gone a different way, then I lost 3-1. But you got to blame it on something. Although I think their manager decided it was because his team was shit, didn't he? I think he said. They didn't exactly put up a lot of a massive skill show, did they?
Kerry got Japan in the sweepstake. I don't think they'll win the World Cup. I'm doing the Thatcher's Hayes top quality cider.
Can't remember who makes this. Well, Bulmer. Yeah, Bulmer make virtually all the ciders, don't they? Probably Thatcher's as well. Oh no, Thatcher's have got their own factory in.
Thatcher's make Thatcher's.
Yes, I remember I've driven past it quite a few times. Is it Devon or Somerset? North Somerset, isn't it? Up by Westwood Ho, kind of near that area.
It's
Somerset. I kept driving past it. Unfortunately, it was either on the way to the job or on the way back from the job. So I only reminded of it every time we did that, and realised on our days off we could have taken a trip because they do tours. Never mind, it's something for next summer.
We've actually got viewers, which is amazing. I wasn't expecting anyone to watch. Obviously, I'm well behaved now. Evening, Neil. Would VAR have ruled that Bobby Charlton's goal against Germany? Probably. Probably so.
Did you watch Andor to the end? The end?
Yeah, I did, yeah. Boring.
I thought it was bloody good. It's very, very good. There was some very, very good stuff they done in that season, I think. It was good because it's a change. No force, no lightsabers, none of that.
None of the stuff that makes Star Wars good.
I don't know. It's very character and world building.
No, I've not. I struggled to reach the end of it. Well, hang on, we've got another guest coming up. A beautiful lady about to come on.
I'm a lady.
Welcome, Rod.
How are you, Andrew?
Oh, very drunk. How are you?
I'm not too bad. It's very early here. Well, it's 9:45 in the morning. Just on my third cup of Darjeeling.
Yeah. Darjeeling?
Nah, it's Aldi coffee.
I'm on my 15th
27th
of the day.
15th. You can go for that, can't you? Still drinking that council tap water, aren't you?
Yeah, drinking proper cider.
Jesus, are you all right? You got COVID?
Dying. Old now. I'm gonna be 22 next year. Can you believe it?
No. Are you still trying to make a living on eBay then?
I am now an eBay millionaire.
Really? You must be the only one.
Yeah. I have passed £1 million of sales in a week.
Fantastic.
Oh, my phone told me I've done 5 million steps now.
Yeah, that don't count.
Isn't it? 20p a step, I'd be a millionaire.
Andrew has that app on his wrist, on his watch.
No, if it's on his left hand, it's going to be very high.
He does an amazing amount of steps, without leaving the house.
I generate a lot of kinetic energy.
Yeah.
I could personally power a power station.
But you've not moved for like an hour.
Yeah, and that's how fucking good I am.
Excuse me. So sorry, mate. I don't know your name. This fella.
The clues in the word.
I've got these glasses are shocking.
This Phil.
All right, no, I'm on my phone, so everything's small.
Oh, so you got to have letters about that big thing.
This is Phil. He's banned from talking about anything that interests him in life.
At all. I lose Andrew money if I talk about interesting
He's
stuff.
not allowed to talk about coins, lasers, stamps, or magnets.
Fireworks.
Or fireworks.
So what have you been chatting about?
Or knives.
Or spreadsheets.
Oh yeah, old spreadsheets or knives.
Yeah.
All right.
Or Lego.
He sells fake Lego.
Do
No,
you?
I don't anymore. No, I used to, but I don't.
He got banned from everywhere for selling fake Lego.
Lego Hero to be.
I was in TK Maxx yesterday. We're going on a works do tonight, Christmas party, so I needed a new pair of strides. And have you seen it? The wooden Lego. You go next time you TK Maxx, amount of it over there. It's not Lego, official Lego, but it does say on the packaging compatible with Lego. But it's, wooden Lego blocks.
Yeah.
That's far better than the plastic, isn't it? It's got to be.
No. Do you know what tolerances Lego use?
I've never looked into it, mate. No, sorry.
This is why I'm talking about these things.
And why they guard their product and brand name so much. Their tolerance is and quality control is so high that they just don't like other people saying it's compatible because it probably might fit, but not within the tolerances they give sometimes. Did you know a single Lego brick can hold up almost 1 ton?
I do know.
You try
what size?
Just normal sort of, maybe a 2x4.
I know all I know is when I step on it, it bloody hurts.
Yeah, it breaks all the Lego brick. That's it.
Oh dear.
But if it can hold up to 1 ton and I step on it and it breaks, does that mean
then you bought that probably from Wilco or something?
Well, no, proper Lego I have broken before by treading on it. So therefore, does that mean that I am better than
over a ton?
Fuck me! I didn't realise. I mean, I know I'd let myself go a bit, but Jesus Christ!
There you go. You see, all these 15 pints a day sort of like work dues. Which venue did you arrive in today? Was it the Spooneridges?
Well, I've been to where it's supposed to be our Christmas party tonight, but it got cancelled. I'm very disappointed.
Did you tour of the establishment?
Why?
Why am I disappointed?
No, well, no, we know that, but why was your party cancelled?
Well, they didn't sell enough tickets for it. But none of us, we hadn't even bought our tickets yet. We were going to buy them this week.
It's a bit like your raffles, isn't it?
No, it's ridiculous. So it was like, oh, hang on, you've cancelled it. I haven't even bought my ticket yet. So, no, you cancelled for and sold the tickets. Well, obviously, I haven't fucking bought it yet.
Hang on, you had a works Christmas party and they made you buy a ticket to go to it.
Yeah, it's sports and social. Of course, it's fucking government, isn't it? Government's on a fucking lay on parties with staff, is it?
They'll be in the paper otherwise. You know what happens whenever these governmental types have parties? You all over the tabloids.
Boris there?
Yeah, he probably was.
No, he's retired.
He's flown off to one of his islands, I think. Now that he didn't win the prime ministership.
Have you managed to wipe away your tears yet, Andrew?
After England's
No. When Wales.
Well, as I sent you a picture of me clearly supporting the England football team.
He was only disappointed for 30 seconds that it took to change his top.
Are you still living in Wales, by the way?
I have not managed to relocate away yet, no.
Oh. Are you planning on moving?
Well, I can't anymore. I look at mortgages. I can't even afford a mortgage on this house anymore. I have no chance.
What is the mortgage average interest rate over there now?
6.5% or something ridiculous for a mortgage.
Oh, yeah.
Right. The one I've got at the minute is 2%.
Have you got it fixed?
Until November next year, by which point, if things were as they are, I will have to see them. Well, let's have a conversation about whether or not I can afford to actually fucking pay you any more money.
Yeah. I locked our mortgage in about 9 months ago for another 4 years. I think it was 3.98%. I think it's about 6.5 here now. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, there's a lot of people out there. I have a few friends who are hurting with it. It's pretty bad.
It's a big difference as well, isn't it? You know, that's 2.5%. Extra. So if I was to mortgage on this now, it'd be an extra £200 a month.
Yeah.
It's just not. Which is, my mortgage is £600 a month at the minute, so you know, it's an extra third on my mortgage. Ridiculous.
You can't just pluck it out of thin air, can you? You know. Yeah. I don't know what's the average house price over there now. Them figures are nonsense anyway. But
it varies a lot. And if you live in the south area where I am, Southampton, you're looking at £250,000 for a standard family house these days.
Yeah.
Unless it's even about 150,000 for something shit.
Well, where I am, I would say, just off my observation, the average sort of house price where I am, you're talking about $500,000. So that's about £300,000, is it?
I don't know, what's your exchange rate now? Is it 2 to 1?
I'm not sure. I've not looked for years. In all honesty, this is I used to follow a lot of people in the UK on YouTube, and used to go on a lot and bore the hell out of a lot of people. But I don't really go on it much. There's only a few channels I follow. Andrews is still one of them. Him and Peter Ray, because they became good friends.
Peter.
Yeah, well, they become good friends. But so I've lost track with a lot of what's going on in the UK, and I've not been back for 12 years. Long?
So 12 years. How long have you been over there?
14.
Living over there. 14. Yeah. Your accent is still very UK-ian.
Yeah,
I mean, he's not going to fucking go to Australia and suddenly start going, "G'day, mates."
Yeah, because I do.
Certain words and phrases have crept into me everyday language.
You say strides rather than trousers.
Yeah, but no, I mean, if I came back to the UK and talked to a few of my friends, some of the words they'd pick up and say,
I have that problem though when I fucking live here.
Yeah, but you're Welsh.
People come over and they say something sick, and I'm thinking, fucking hell, has somebody thrown up?
Yeah, I've had that. My youngest will say that. It's like it's that age's vocabulary, isn't it? And I'm like, who's sick? Yeah, same
we were all like that. We were all like that when we were younger. We had words that our parents went, "What the hell is that? Talk English, son."
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. I'm just gonna have a look in the chat, see if there's any old faces in there that I've not said hello to for 100 million years.
Probably the wrong time of night.
I don't think anyone's watching.
Kathy's in. I said hello to her earlier. God, her channel's blown up, hasn't it?
I've nearly finished the chocolates, Kathy. I've nearly finished them. I'm down to 3 or 4 bars.
I don't think Kathy has I think you might be thinking of a different Kathy, because Kathy don't have it. Hang
on a minute. I've been subscribed for about 3 years to a person I don't know. Is Kathy the one in the chat? Does she do dumpster diving?
No, that's a different Kathy.
I've been talking to this other person in America and thinking it was her, and she's been like,
This Kathy in the chat is definitely English. She sent me
Kathy in America.
Very gone now.
Used to be subscribed to me, but I don't know if she still is. I've not spoken to her for long. She doesn't reply to my messages.
Right.
You're probably doing better than me.
So she's American. So is this Kathy English?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
She's from she's from Berry Way.
Oh, Berry, that was where I was in Haywood. She's bound to know Haywood.
So I assume you're a bit of an eBayer, Mr. Crazy Pom.
No, I was. Hate it now.
You were?
Won't touch it with a barge pole. Can't stand the place. To be honest,
do you resell on other platforms instead, or
don't do anything like that now. I saw the light. The only people making money out of my efforts was Australia Post and eBay and PayPal.
Yeah, there's the same over here. Christ.
If
I can make as much money as eBay do, they make more money than I bloody do. I'll tell you.
I think I kind of fell out of favour with a lot of people as well, because I started to go through a period where my filter didn't work, and there's a lot of people on YouTube talking about how much money they're making on eBay and how much they're doing and this, that, and no, this sort of bullshit. They won't show you the figures. They like to show you the smoke screen, but they won't show you the actual figures down to the.
It's like I openly say, although not to anyone in particular, but it's like my return on investment is crap compared to most people will buy something and expect to sell it at least say 5 times, maybe 10 times what they bought it for.
Yeah.
My return on investment is literally 25%, not 700.
Well, everyone's circumstances are different, and you've got a lot of people who have got.
Because I've niched.
Yeah.
All of my stock, I've got something like, I don't know, 10,000 items in stock. It's all under the kitchen table. So I don't have to worry about space.
Storage. Yeah.
If I want to do my packing, I can sit right here. I can go like that, pick up an envelope and do it. Bum. So what I lose on my profit, I gain on not losing tons of space and time.
Yeah.
It's whatever suits people. That's the only thing I do like about this gig, if you like, is it's adaptable. And if you know how to adapt it to your circumstances, if you can make a bit of pocket money or a living, then
that's the key words: pocket money. It's a side hustle. Unless a lot of these people have. Hey.
So I don't know if you were on earlier. I was saying my main job. I haven't had any contracts for 2 weeks. So I haven't got any for 2 weeks. I've got 4 weeks without standard pay, which means that I would be literally up shit creek without money in paddles. And I've made about, although it's not profit, I've turned over about £3,000 worth of sales in the last month. Yeah. And I can use that money right now as cash flow, if you know what I mean, rather than have to reinvest it in stock. I can deal with that later. But £3,000 going straight into the bank when I've got no woohoo coming in from my main job means I can. I don't worry. I don't go to bed thinking, "My God, what am I going to eat tomorrow?"
Yeah, yeah.
It's a backup. It's a good backup. Oh, I can't afford beans. God, bread is the only thing that hasn't gone up substantially. Bread is still. I can get 6 nice crusty rolls for 80 pence or something. You can make a lovely butty out of them. Except for cheese.
Butty, I've not heard that word for years. God.
Wow,
was that John?
You got John there. He's been.
All right. Right, I see this Richard, isn't it? What happened to restoration stuff? I'll be honest with you, Richard. I got absolutely bored shitless with it. I'm not standing in a shed in Queensland in the middle of summer, grinding and what have you. When I do it during the day, to put a video out to get 3 views. So I've just I've had almost. Some people might say it's an epiphany, and I went back into full-time employment. I was actually asked to go back to my current job. I have done a little bit on eBay. I've not completely kicked it to the side of the road. But with the channel, I just decided to do what I wanted to do and have some fun. And that's all I do now with it. If it doesn't make money, I'm not bothered. Just enjoy it.
That's the thing with eBay. You've got to you have got to use eBay. Don't let eBay use you.
But yeah, with the channel, it upset a few. I don't know why. I mean, it upset a few people. I'd pulled all the videos down of the restorations. I mean, who in the right mind gets upset over a video of a frying pan being clean, not being there? You know,
it was your channel, wasn't it? If they were that bothered about it and they wanted to keep it, all I'm going to download the videos.
All I'm going to say is there's a frying pan downstairs that's fucking crying now.
It's been crying for 5 years. Every video I've ever seen of you cooking in that place, it's the health hazard.
I can't afford to use a frying pan. The cooker is
very
over there. Never used
right
now. Can't turn it on.
Was that John I saw before?
Yeah.
Not spoken to John for ages.
He's
oh no, it'll be this, mate. It's all right, don't worry. I'm still a Slim Jim.
Just a fluff, isn't it? Yeah.
I've sold my Golf. I'm looking to buy. Oh, where are you going in Haywood? I can tell you where not to go.
Haywood.
He's
Haywood.
He's a United fan, though, and he'll be upset.
He was sending me pictures of houses in Wrexham, but they're in the fucking roughest part of town I've ever. I'm saying if you move there, fucking hell, you'd be stabbed
That's
by
the
the end of it.
roughest part of this out.
Here's
It's
an
great.
remember. Welcome, Tom.
I thought he was one of the first people I started watching many years ago when they were doing reselling. Him and Nick, and I used to love it when he used to do the dickhead of the week.
Yeah.
But yeah, long time ago now, it seems. So you said earlier you're going on Chris's channel.
Who? Me? Oh,
You
only
did.
told me. Oh, Cherry has bought. I've not had an official invite.
Yeah.
Cherry has bought me. I didn't get into the Secret Santa draw on Chris's channel due to the fact I was masturbating at the time. So
It happens.
Cowering Wales at the time.
So Cherry has kindly bought me a Secret Santa present, even though it's not secret because I know she's got me and who got it for me. So we're going to crash it. I'm going to turn up and say, look, even though he didn't make the fucking draw, here he is. Here's the presents that he's got. And I bought Cherry an adult toy. She's going to open that on the channel.
Can I ask a question? And it's not through being rude or anything, but who's Cherry? Is she your partner? Have you moved on?
Oh, I've got no partner. Christ, they're still single as ever. Yeah, there's no. Fuck me. Can you imagine?
But you had a big harem at one point, Andrew. You know,
No, there's no harem. Yeah, I know they're all pissed off at me now.
No, it happens.
Yeah. Well, they got to know me was the problem.
That's they couldn't get
always happens.
they couldn't get out the door quick enough.
No, Cherry is Kathy's daughter.
Okay, right. So I don't put my foot in it. That's why I've asked. It's been a while since I've come on a chat, you know. So,
do I know what my present? Yes, Kathy, I've got a T-shirt.
I don't know. How you knew? Did she? I assume she told you. Or did you pick it?
You have to wait and see, won't you? No spoilers.
I won't be able to because I'll be up in a travel lodge with shite internet. So is it the middle of your summer now? Down there?
it's officially 1st of December is the first day of summer. So yeah, but it's freezing the other day. I had to put my coat, jacket on at work. Absolutely freezing.
It's freezing there. It's what's it outside here? Oh, 4 degrees outside at the moment. And
Jesus, I've forgotten what that's like.
Well, I'm in an urban area upstairs, and it's 4 degrees. So I imagine there's going to be icicles on the motor cars tomorrow.
Well, I was in work last Thursday, I think. Well, whatever day it was on 1st of December, and I think it was like 26 degrees. I was absolutely freezing my off.
26 degrees. That's probably.
Yeah, but don't forget, mate, the weather goes up and down here. Your body gets a battering. I suppose I'm acclimatised now, but.
Well, it's the same over here now. We got, what did we get up to, Andrew? Was it 41 or something stupid in the summer?
Nice.
41 in the UK. It's wrong.
Yeah, but you're not geared up for it over there, are you? You've not got air conditioning.
You've honestly, you'd have
thought we got ice cream. That's it.
Ice cream.
Country was on the verge.
I was working in an Argos warehouse at the time. I nearly died.
Yeah.
Right. I didn't think you could drink that much water.
Railways weren't running, transport not running.
Not any excuse.
Nothing running.
Leaves on the track.
No, railways aren't working now.
I'm not bluffing, Kathy. Chelly has told me what she's got for me for the Christmas. I'm looking very much forward to receiving my gift.
Where is your partner in crime tonight, Mr. Ray? Where is he?
Peter, he's probably in bed asleep.
I'd say. No, I don't know. Is his father back yet?
Yes,
his dad's not been so well, has he?
No, I think his father due out this week, but I don't know whether
He's all right.
We've got 34 people watching. Not everyone has said hello. If you've not said hello, this is your moment to say hello. Come and introduce yourselves. Or say hello to me privately, but that usually leads to
They're probably all of these people that the mods keep chucking off because they're offering you to other sites.
Yeah, I just let them carry on. I don't.
I think you can see them on the comments on StreamYard, but when the good people with the blue spannerages in the chat scene, they watch them. I'm not allowed to have a blue spanner. No one has ever given me a blue spanner for good reason. I've got my own one. But...
Have I still got my spanner, Andrew? Can't see.
Well, I have no clue because I'm not in the YouTube chat.
You gave them out. You gave them out like sweets, didn't you? Once.
Oh, I charge for him now.
No, you haven't chatted for a while on the top.
Oh, sorry.
Chat. Yeah,
no. We'll say hello. Oh, hang on.
Evening, John.
Well, there he was. Yes, you have.
All right.
Have the
PJ 2006. Try saying that one quickly.
So what time are you going on to, Andrew?
Until the end of this can.
Yeah. What's that you're drinking now? You used to be on bloody... Weren't you on Aldi something or at one point?
Yeah, minimum unit pricing is eliminated Aldi now. It's too expensive.
All right.
£5.
I was dead happy. I was dead happy the other week. I went into a bottle shop here and they had Stella on offer. And Stella's normally about $75 over here for a slab of 24. Yeah. You know, this is what amazes me. This amazes me over here. It's a hot country and, you know, you always, barbecues, this, that, and the other. So, yeah, goes hand in hand, doesn't it? A drink. It's so dear.
Don't you get a Castle 94X?
I wouldn't treat my drains to that, mate.
I was going to say,
you
don't hear that stuff anymore.
It's absolute garbage. I know a few, mate. I'm on VB at the moment, Victoria Bitter. It's beautiful.
No Foster's.
Foster's was for the European market, apparently.
This was quite a good session drink, Foster's, back in the day. You could get through quite a few of them, and all you have to do is go to the toilet quite a few times.
Yeah, it's not £2.85 for 4 cans here, I can tell you that.
£4 minimum, wouldn't it? So...
I thought I got a good deal when I paid $55 for a slab of Stella.
Well, that's not so bad. What's that? $2 a tin?
Oh, don't know.
Yeah, 48 would be $2 a tin, wouldn't it? So it's about just over $2 a tin. So it's probably about, I don't know, £1.50, £1.50, same as over here. It's about £6 for 4 over here if you're not getting it cheap.
Yeah. Do people still do that? That thing to France, the booze run and that.
No, it's not. In the day,
worthwhile.
In the day, you used to be able to get your tabloid paper and you used to get your pound trip across, didn't you, and stuff. So there went your transport cost. You didn't have to pay hardly anything for that. And it was substantially cheaper over there. So as long as you could take over a lorry or you can carry it, it was worth it.
I went once
I came back with a stack that high of, I think, what were they? 6, 5, 8, yeah, 48 slabs. I came back with about 48 slabs. It was a weird trip because it was so cheap to go there. Like the Sun newspaper would do £1 for a foot passenger. £1. I would, if my mates were going and I had no money, I might have just a tenner to wave in the air or something. I'd go over anyway for the day trip. And I went over.
I've only ever been to France once, and that was on a
I was literally broke on this occasion, and I'd put my last few quid in the fruity that was on the on board, and I won £50. So I went straight into the offie and bought 12 slabs of lager or whatever beer it was, and then realised I was a foot passenger. So I was a bit screwed. So I had to phone the father when I got back to. I phoned the father when I got back to port, so he could load it in the back of his motor.
The one drink I really like, and I bought Guinness. It's so expensive over here. So expensive.
I don't mind Guinness, but it's not a second drink, is it? It's too heavy.
I don't know. After about 8 or 9 pints, you're a bit.
8 or 9,
you lag a
that's
bit, don't you?
No,
Hey?
I find after 2 it's getting a bit.
Oh, part time. I don't want you in around.
But, no, but I do use it as an ingredient.
Yeah.
What I used to do is I can't remember. I don't know. It was a version of Black Velvet. What I used to do, I'd go to the bar, I'd order the pint of Guinness, and I'd take a sip, so about an inch is gone, something like that, and then I'd order a double vodka and a double Tia Maria, and then pour that into the gap. It used to cost something about 25 quid by the time you've done it, but you drink that. Oh, you couldn't
Drink that round here, mate. You lose your mates.
So you don't have any to worry about.
You could include it as part of your round.
You're all right there, Andrew. You're looking a bit windswept.
Drunken.
What's that jumper? Is it a Christmas jumper?
It says I'm sexy and I snow it.
Is that what that is? I thought it was interference.
You know.
Stand up so I can see it.
I ain't fucking moving.
Again.
I'm incapable of movement.
Oh,
if you go back through the stream near the beginning, he did. I've run out of cider now. I'm gonna have to go on the bloody.
Do I?
On the wine. I'm gonna.
Do I?
All these over there, bottle shops, isn't it? Bottle shops over there.
Sometimes I go to the Chester, but not to get the booze in. I just, if I'm there, I'll buy some.
Go see the relatives at the zoo.
There ain't no relatives of mine in no zoo.
Is Chester still open? It is, isn't it?
Is Chester still open?
Zoo-wise. The zoo-wise.
The fucking. It's
not
not
zoos are closing these days.
It's Chester Village.
Up your way, Mr. Mooney.
Chester Zoo still going, yeah.
I had to work in that Liverpool place that cross that Mersey River thing. You got those 2 bridges that go from our southern part of it, don't you? You have to pay to go on them. What's all that about? I got lost.
At least you know you'll get over there with your wheel caps on.
Well, the thing was, I'd set my sat nav up to no toll because I had to go past Birmingham, and Birmingham's got a M6 toll road going around it, which is no fucking difference to M6. They're both shite. I was going up there, and it's trying to send me on the M6, and I had to pull over and tell it, no tolls. I told you before, Mr. Satnap, no tolls. Got on there, and it then sent me, eventually after I got another 50 miles up past Birmingham, it sent me over the bloody Mersey, rather than taking me up and across. I thought, oh, Christ. I couldn't understand why I'm going over this bloody great big stretch of water with this huge suspension bridge. What the fuck is this? And all these cameras are facing you. Can't turn back now. I had to try and download the app and get the friggin' tolls. Mersey Pay or whatever the hell it is. I couldn't believe how polite everyone is in the Liverpool area. The general public. I don't know whether they're polite or whether us Southerners down here are just ignorant arseholes.
Yeah.
Everyone was so friendly and helpful. I couldn't believe it. You'd ask someone a question and they give you an answer without being sarcastic. Where down here you ask someone a question, well, you go fuck off, mate. You know,
I don't know many Southerners.
You know me now.
Next to Southerner.
Nick, it's not that Southern, is
he is now, isn't he?
He's not. He's Eastern now, isn't he? He's an Eastern.
Oh yeah, he's a bloody Wurzel now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's from the flatlands.
Yeah, you are. Hey, like my EB.
That's Western. That's Westerns.
Is it? Well, where's he gone?
Well, I be talking like that sometimes when I go to Dorset and Devon, see, and Duncarnell.
I was talking to him last night on Messenger. Yeah, he's I was looking at one of his videos of his new house, and I've asked him if he's banged his head yet, because he's quite a tall bloke, isn't he? Apparently.
No, he's knocked himself out more than once, I'm sure.
Yeah. I said to him one night, it was late night, and I said to him, I said, how old is that house? He says, I think he said 300 years old. I could be wrong. And I said,
70.
Have you met any ghosts yet?
70.
He's like,
He won't. There's no
"Come on,
such
bed."
Has he met any ghosts yet? He just needs to open his fucking wallet and he'll see some.
Oh yeah, still got white fivers in that.
Yeah.
In pristine condition. He's got two
Yeah,
negative numbers.
yeah. Lost the key to that wallet.
Yeah.
Has he not been on tonight? He normally floats around, doesn't he?
I've not been on for long because I've been out since 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Where he's only recently just moved, and I think most of his time at the moment is he's setting up his new tax shed, isn't he? So.
Oh yeah. One of his videos came up for. It looked like an old barn or something.
Well, it's like an outbuilding. They bought the house because he's going to eventually convert it into sort of like an Airbnb sort of income stream.
Oh right. Okay.
Otherwise,
use the space as a tax shed.
Otherwise known as the Money Mental UK holiday home.
Oh, fantastic! Yeah. I'm sure you'll be most welcome, Andrew.
Well, I've said that's my holiday home, and I don't expect to be charged.
Part of Nick's business plan is because there is quite a wide audience. He's already got bookings for something that's not even been built from several people that follow him, saying, could I come to? He's got a list of people that's going to come.
Yeah, you'd have to be very selective.
Peter is here. Welcome, Peter.
Yeah. Come on, are you coming on, Peter?
He hasn't gone to bed.
Well, he might be in bed and watching. It is possible to watch YouTube from your own bed, you know. It's not like a fucking thing.
Yeah, but not the channels you're talking about.
I tell you what, I have a lot of fun in this bed, and it's only fucking me involved.
Yeah, sure you do. Do you know what? Years ago, you started off doing your live streams from that same position.
I did.
And you've still got the same curtains.
Oh yeah, they haven't changed. All been lost.
It's like Peter Ray. Every video he's done, every time he comes on, I'm saying to him, at least change the poster behind you. He's had, I think it's Steve McQueen or Paul Newman, one of them, behind him for like 6 years. Yeah. Put a different poster up.
Sometimes people like continuity, don't they? They don't like change.
Oh, no, you've got to shake it up a bit, mate. You can't. You never move forward looking backwards. Keep going.
My background just gets higher.
If I try and do a YouTube video of me shaking it up, I'm banned from YouTube
forever. Yeah. What can I just ask, Phil? What is all that? I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a very small screen, so it just looks like a load of broken toys on your desk.
Correct.
Pretty much, but not quite. About 2 years ago, I bought. Well, my partner is quite interested in Minnie Mouse. Because there's pretty much, apart from vodka, there's nothing else she likes. Every birthday, Christmas, I buy her a new Minnie Mouse product. But then I got into the collecting phase of it, didn't I? So now I've sort of taken it on board, and now I want every single plush made by a Disney affiliated company. No. And that opened up a can of worms because if I move that way, I've got a mirror, don't I? So I've got some over there, I've got some over there. Substantial amount there. There's some over there. They are up there.
Yeah, but it just gets in the way.
Oh, tell me about it. I've got several hundred.
No, get rid of it. You find yourself much better refreshed.
It's an obsession. I spend a couple of hours every single week going through all the eBay listings to see if there's one I haven't got, and it's becoming very hard to find one that I haven't.
Yeah.
It's becoming quite valuable as well. I think I was in a charity shop the other day, and stuff that I picked up for £2 or £3 a couple of years ago, charity shops are selling them for tenors. I'm thinking, my God,
what's the end game with them? What are you going to? I mean, I'll be honest with you. I've started decluttering my life because my lads aren't going to want to deal with a container load full of crap that I used to try and sell.
I don't have children, so once I'm dead, they can burn a lot. I don't care. So.
Yeah. Oh.
I think his end game is some kind of swingers orgy.
Oh, there you go.
Well,
we have the business downstairs, which I think cater for that anyway.
Oh.
So
We have an illegal old downstairs. Let's put it this way: the light on my window comes on from the alleyway every 20 minutes on the 20 minutes with a different gentleman.
Am I on the wrong channel?
I've no clue.
Maybe the right channel. I don't know.
And Andrew lives in the rough areas.
I don't live in a rough area. I live in the fucking nicest estate in Wrexham. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
All right.
My drone has already gone over your house, Andrew. I've had a good look, and yeah, you are. You're in the
Jesus.
I don't need to be known about
three-story townhouse and everything like that with driveway and garden. My word,
I was thinking of getting a drone for some aerial footage of the shit blowing up. I blew up an elf on a shelf yesterday.
Jesus Christ.
I've never flown it because I'm not allowed to around here. There's an airport up the road. So, and they've upgraded the laws in the UK. You need a bloody flying license for anything larger than a toy.
Yeah. I'll just fly it over the house just to hover it around, just so I could see the explosions from above rather than always in the front. So.
Do you think you could fly it without crashing it though?
They're designed that way now, aren't they? You can't crash them. If something goes wrong, they fly back to you before the battery.
Yeah, probably chase me around the paddock trying to stop flying back to me. No, I'd probably get my lad to do it, use him for something.
I say because the cameras are so lightweight with mobile phone technology that's been passed down the line, haven't they? That something or play cameras on these things now.
Do these drones, as I said, do they have a camera built in, or do you have to stick your mobile phone on?
Oh God, no! My mobile phone weighs more than a bar of silver of the same weight. It's this was way more than a bloody drone. The good thing is because everyone now wants their cameras, don't they? And over the last 5-10 years, camera technology and the CMOS sensors in them, because so much has been invested in it by these big Apples and Samsungs and that, the price and the quality of the chips that go into the cameras has passed itself down the line, which means that you can build high power, good quality cameras into bloody anything, because the camera's only a little bit of it, isn't it? The camera weighs about 4 grams. The biggest weight you get on your drone is the battery.
Yeah, I don't know if I can. I might have to wait while I had my tax return the other month, but that's going to go. Most of that's going to go this weekend because my fan belt crapped itself on my ute yesterday, so I've got to get a mechanic to change on.
It always happens. Because I haven't been working and I've been using eBay as my primary income this month, and that went up. Like I say, that went up 100%, which is great. But when that went up, my headphones are broken. My expensive vape blew up my expensive charging array over there. It's like 100 quid in one day, just from plugging something in.
You can't. It feels like you can never seem to get ahead. There's always someone pushing your head down under the. Keep where you are. You're getting above yourself. That's what I feel sometimes. Get a bit of money and something else. The universe finds something else for you to spend it on.
Mr. Nem, the reason it weighs a little bit more because I've got a case with a smartphone on it. That's only the only reason. I think the computer trying to make is weight by weight silver cost less or something.
I remember ages and ages ago, Andrew, you had a unit somewhere where you was doing all your eBay from, and you did a load of videos on setting it up. Have you still got that?
No, it's gone that now. I had some legal trouble that I needed to finance.
Yeah.
I had to successfully defend myself in court, but it cost thousands, so I had to give up the office to fund it.
Did they not pay your expenses?
Pardon?
Did they not pay your legal expenses, or was it because you had to fund?
They give you the fucking legal rate back, the legal aid rates. No fucking solicitor in the world charges fucking legal aid, do they? They charge fucking 4 times as much. And you only get that back afterwards as well. Still got to fund it in the meantime.
Yeah, exactly. So you'd have to put it up front, wouldn't you? So I
got about 1,500 quid probably less than that back, and I spent nearly £5 grand. So,
Jeez.
Cool. But is
'Cause I
your
remember
name?
you had the cow shed, and then
yeah, that was awful.
you soon got rid of that. You got
I have got a new unit now that's
Yeah.
accommodates the and a shipping container as well, because the new unit's not big enough. But
where's your container? That can't be at the house, surely.
no, it's rented.
Yeah.
But
Tell you what, when I bought that shipping container about 4 years ago, I paid just over £2,000 for it. Obviously dollars. And when COVID happened and all there was a container shortage, I was being approached by a local container company, like places to buy it off me. There was a real bad shortage over here for containers.
So you had storage problems.
Mm.
You still can't get, like, before COVID, you could get storage, shipping containers wherever you wanted, Wrexham, no problem. You can't get fuck all now.
Yeah.
They're all full, oversubscribed. They've got waiting lists. It's madness. I've got all mine in place, sorted.
This backdrop of yours, this screensaver or whatever it is, God, I keep thinking there's like another 2 guests either side of me.
I'd be happy if they were guests.
That's a weird picture, that, because I've got one similar. When I lived in the UK, there was a news agent that was opening, and 2 girls from the Sunday Sport came down, and I've got my photograph taken with them. Got it somewhere else. I'll message it you one day. It's very similar to your photo. It's quite ironic.
We don't have nobody from the Sunday Sport in Wrexham.
I remember the Sunday Sport used to have all the good stories on the front page.
Oh yeah, the classics. Hitler's bus found on the moon, things like that.
Elvis got a chippy on the moon and everything.
Yeah.
Everything's on the moon. I'm going to move there.
That's why Elon's going.
No, he wants Mars, doesn't he? Apparently.
Oh, does he? I can have it.
Yeah,
for a marathon myself.
I've still got some incognito viewers here. I don't know who's watching me.
Lurkers.
We'll have to get them to type 1 if you're watching.
How do you know they're incognito?
Well, there's 32 of them, and only there's only fucking Neil and Kathy talking. So,
all right. Well, 3 of them might be our names, are they? I don't know. I don't know how it works. They forgot all about it.
That still leaves 26.
What time is it over there?
Yeah, we're 2 hours and a half a day out, so you're going to be what, 10:30?
12:30. It's 12:30.
Cheers.
I don't know why that was like a fucking complicated answer then.
I was wondering that myself. I know what time it is here.
You know me, I've got to complicate stuff.
It's 12:30.
It's been 5 minutes had gone past before I got the answer. So
you were lucky. That's a short answer.
Christ. There can't be many people up then, is there?
Containers in Gwerso. Where are the containers in Gwerso then? I didn't know they had any down there, James.
What's that in the chat? Well, I can't even pronounce that place. Where's that? Is it in Wales, perhaps?
It's Wales. Just say, oh, and it all sounds the same.
Gwerso.
Andrew says that every night.
Exactly. Nice.
That's where my office used to be.
Oh, right, okay.
And Wrexham, maybe Cardiff.
I used to watch. You know Edward, don't you? Or Walter,
Yeah.
whichever name he goes by on any given day.
Right.
And he used to go around all the car boot sales, and some of the places he would say that's how they're called. They don't not even spelt that way. It's like, are they using a different alphabet? Because it's,
They have a shortage of vowels in Wales at the moment.
Yeah. There's a gap for you there.
So use one per word. That's the allotted amount. I think there's only one vowel in that, isn't it? Is it there's only one vowel in that?
I don't know where that is then. I know what you mean, James. I remember seeing you there, but didn't know there were containers around there. It's, yeah. I've got one centre of town. I was all right. It's me fucking unit. I got to actually just say for ridiculous. Anyway, yeah, I missed my office. That was good, but I just couldn't afford to keep it and fight my legal battle. Because doing the legal stuff, I couldn't do the eBay at the same time to the extent I was. So the income was dropping. The
expenses were going up.
So. Since I've given it up, I've paid off thousands in debt now. I've got 5.8k of debt left now.
Christ.
Is that from the original 1 year ago?
Yeah, so I was what?
You've done well.
I'm down to about 10% of what it was, so.
You've done really well there, mate. I remember you when you first talked to me about the reasons behind the debt and everything and how you were doing. I thought, so well done. You've done really well.
A few more months, we'll be back to... A few more months, I'll be able to afford to pay for Tinder subscription.
Oh, God.
Oh. Just have to go to a couple more book pickups, won't you, Andrew? You'll be
I've noticed, where's your... you normally at the bottom where it's scrolling across, you normally have the... PayPal donation link. I'm surprised that's not there anymore.
Well, cost of living crisis now, isn't it? So I can't be asking people for money.
Normally when I'm on it says no lasers, coins, this, that, the other, and this. And I think like the shite that I normally babble on about when I've had a few sherbets. So there's a substantial list. I'm going to get to the point at one stage where no one's going to be able to talk about anything. I do struggle to find stuff to talk about now.
I don't think so.
Without getting told off by Andrew, anyway. I'm not allowed to wave my big lasers around. I can't wave my bayonets around. I can't wave my coins around.
What coins do you collect?
Oh, God, don't start.
No, right. No. Are they silver coins?
I do have some, but that's not my primary. I sell what people buy. Same as all eBay niches, isn't it? You could substitute the word coin with virtually anything, trading cards or I only picked this particular niche, one, because I know a substantial amount about them. And two, I can source them from eBay.
Yeah.
I can actually buy them on eBay at a very, very good price. So I don't even have to go out. I can literally sit here and all my hard work is walking to the post box and wanging stuff in, or going down to the actual front door and picking up my post. It saves a lot of time. And because I work away, which is my primary income, I don't have to worry about that hardly anymore. I put my store on time away sometimes for about 8-9 days. I come back, I've got 1,000 quid's worth of orders to send out.
You must be a rarity.
Well, I say it all sounds very good, but the return on investment is low. 1,000 quid's worth of coins is 250 pounds of profit.
Yeah.
But like I say, it's pocket money. If it comes to the end of the month and the balance is getting a little bit low, I don't worry, because even if I get £5 or £10 a day, I'm going to eat. You know what I mean? Even if I was on my back.
That's how I view it these days. I've got my main source of income, and there's at the moment, I think when COVID came around,
one source of income unless it's an actual paid job.
People are. This is how I view it, and I'm probably, like I say, my filter's not on at the moment, but they're still viewing eBay as a source of income, basing it on COVID prices they were getting, and that was an illusion, because it was free money, and people couldn't go out, so they bought off eBay.
It's like I agree with that, isn't it? You've got to know it. You've got to know it. You can't just think it's going to work.
I was turning over 50 grand in COVID on eBay, and part time, which is
amazing.
100,000 Australian, that isn't it? Big amount of money for a couple of hours a day, isn't it?
Yep.
Now, a bit more than half that now, probably about 30k. So post-COVID.
Yeah, well, that's a 20k loss, and all you've got to account for that loss somewhere, and I'd point it directly at COVID and the free money that was being
instead
given.
of using negative words, instead of making 50k, you are still making 30k. It's still a plus.
Yeah, but the problem is a lot of people who go on YouTube talking about how much they've made and everything. It's not
just YouTube. It's people in general. People talk shit. So you got
the YouTubers I watch, especially over here. There's YouTubers over here. Andrew knows who I'm talking about. I'm not going to name it because that's not what it's about. But they're talking absolute bollocks.
Well, they do over here. Luckily, none of their videos have ever interested me because you can see it straight away, and you think, oh, I can't be asked for this. I prefer to watch not necessarily boring, but genuine eBayers doing their genuine stuff genuinely during the day, and sometimes they feel obliged to give their figures because, like you say, you get all these assholes that, oh, I make $1 million, and they don't. But
here's one for you.
Justify it, and they don't have to.
Here's one for you. Classic example, right? Daily Refinement gets kicked off eBay, and yet he's still selling courses on how to sell on eBay.
Yeah, I don't
how the hell does that work?
I know he stands high in some eBay opinions, so it's not up there in mine. Okay, that type of thing doesn't interest. There's loads. I keep seeing him on a lot of Facebook feeds where you get all these drop shippers and all sorts of bollocks. And
he's got employees, hasn't he? He's
probably hard shite.
I imagine. I don't know if this is true, but I imagine he's probably
allegedly, Andrew. Allegedly,
but he's probably got his employees with running their own eBay accounts, but there really is kind of thing, because that's what I would do. If I was him, I'd be like, well, I've been kicked off. I'm paying your wages. You go set up an eBay account for me. That's the main one I'm going to use now.
Yeah, but the point I'm getting is this guy, I would not, you wouldn't go and buy a course off someone who can't personally sell on that platform again, could you? Would you? I wouldn't.
Well, not only that, but if you're going to buy a course
of anyone, I don't see what's the point buying a course.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't buy
everything. If you're going to buy a course, that puts you down a sort of like a channel, if you like. I mean, for example, if I had a problem that I thought, oh, I don't know how to solve this, I've not come across this, I might say, ask Andrew, or I might ask a few of the people that are in the chat now, or many other people that I know are genuine, normal people just like me, and they may have or may not have encountered a problem before, and they'll say, no, I don't know, I've not heard of that. What do you think you should do? No, I don't know. Or they might say, yeah, I've had that before and I've done this and it didn't work. Stupid people are going to be stupid all the time. People that are genuine and they need to find out information are clever enough to go down the right alleyway to do it. If you think that you can buy a course on wherever and boom, you're an expert, I'm afraid
I agree with you.
But what you need, one of the best things you can have in any business, whether it's eBay, reselling, or anything, your contacts and the people that you know and trust, and people that do roughly what you do, and then talk to them. Just talk to these other people that you can probably trust a lot more than a click and buy piece of information. We all know that most of the information on any of the services these days, there could be some backlash. There could be you've got to take a lot of things with a pinch of salt, haven't you? You've got to. People need to be more careful and more astute. But the thing is, stupid people will always be stupid, and people know that. Clever people.
A lot of it's laziness. People are generally lazy and want it given to them on a plate.
And there are people out there that know that, and they'll give it to them on a plate, but they'll also pass another plate and say, put a few dollars on that for me, and I'll pass you this other plate of shite back, which I've told you is really
people like stuff nicely packaged up, easily accessible for them. They can go to it, and that's what they want.
Yep.
Some other people prepared to dig for it, do a bit more research, save themselves the cost and the effort of going through it. I'm always there. I'd rather dig for stuff, find it out myself, learn it. my philosophy and stuff.
The time information sits with you the best is when you fuck up. That's your best teacher. If you do something, you go, oh shit, that didn't go right. How am I going to make that better? You're going to ask people that. But it sits with you, doesn't it? Because you've had that experience, rather than someone tell you how to do it and then you can't understand why it's gone wrong because you've been told.
There's a guy here who's started doing courses now. He's selling what's it called? The Reseller University, I think it's called. And he's selling these courses, but he's only been doing eBay for a couple of years. He's doing very well. Don't get me wrong. He's got a 6-figure eBay business. He's showing the figures, doing really well for himself. Fantastic.
I could do a 6-figure eBay.
He's selling courses on this, and you're like, well, hang on a second. Why are you, if you're running a 6-figure eBay business, why are you now, after a year or two, why are you now moving into selling courses? Why aren't you moving that eBay business into a 7-figure one? Because I ain't going to spend my time doing fucking courses for people when I think I could be.
You would have already passed the VAT threshold, wouldn't you? So that's no longer a barrier. From after you pass the VAT threshold, you've got to go higher to make that threshold work.
So I don't know what's on the course. It could be brilliant. Could be the best thing ever. But I'm just watching that and going, I've been selling on eBay for longer. Yes, you've done very well for yourself. There may be some stuff you can teach me. Fair enough. I ain't fucking paying to learn it.
That's another thing that annoys me on these YouTube channels where they join our private, you get behind the scenes video. And do I really want to pay money to watch your boring daily life privately?
I know, funnily enough that you should mention that, I will soon be launching private behind the scenes access for the Money Mental UK. On the Money Mental UK OnlyFans page, you will get to see me literally behind.
No thanks. I'll pay money to block it.
Yeah, subscribe to me OnlyFans. I mean, there's nobody else involved, so it's literally just going to be me.
Where's he gone?
Oh, no, fuck knows. Probably gone to get a fucking laser.
Is that his like a spare bedroom or something?
No, that's his whole flat.
All right. God, it's tidier than yours.
Hey.
Please, Andrew, do me a favour, and don't say it just for the sake of saying it, but please tell me who you have moved that model you made with all the toilet paper wrapped around it for the Star Wars thing.
No, I don't know where it is now. I think it's in my shipping container now.
Oh God! That's where a second place product should go.
You're referring to my winning origami entry. The only reason it didn't win is because the vote was rigged.
They weren't rigged.
People come in to vote for me, and I had the maximum number of entries allowed in the vote. It
was a free app. I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. It was a free app, and it got launched while you guys were asleep.
Unbelievable.
I can't help it.
Unbelievable. But the entry that got the most votes didn't win.
It's politics for you.
I don't know what he's doing now. He's no clue.
Who?
You.
I am Chardonnaying up because I've run out of lager things.
Must be doing well if you can afford Chardonnay. You're on Aldi cider.
This is Aldi Chardonnay. It's only $4 a bottle.
There's only one person drinking Aldi here, and it's not me. I'm on premium.
Premium.
Jeez.
Chardonnay is just a word they put on the wine bottles that are white these days.
I can't drink wine. It gives me a raging headache.
Oh, I can drink wine and it does still give me a raging headache. No, it doesn't. Not these days. I used to.
I found my recovery powers
drink
the day
a lot.
after a faded long time ago. I have to pace
Yeah,
myself.
so mine. I used to. It's
I
hardly
won't
a
be
boast,
pacing
but
myself tonight. What that works
I
do.
used to drink a lot. I used to be able to drink a hell of a lot. I used to be able to drink 2-3 bottles of wine a night. I'd be bright as a button in the morning. These days, Christ, I have one bottle. I'll probably smash into a couple of things on the way to bed and fall over and sleep on the floor somewhere. Age catches up. Pot noodle.
Deep Fried Deals. The name rings a bell, but I can't remember the person's Christian name. I apologise.
That's Dave.
It's not Dave the Postman.
No.
Oh. Who was the guy who did all the pinball machines? Was he called Dave?
That was Dave, yeah. You're right with Dave the Postman, it's just a different Dave.
Oh, no. Yeah. I didn't buy it. I got a pinball machine about 6 months ago off Gumtree. It was in a bit of mess, a bit of disarray. So, yeah.
One of the really old ones.
I don't know. I smashed it to bits and scrapped it off.
Oh. I'd love one. If I won the lottery, that's the sort of shit I would buy.
Oh no, it was too big and in the way.
Exactly, but if you won the lottery, it wouldn't be in the way, would it? Not in your huge mansion.
I don't know. I don't think I probably wouldn't move. I'm happy where I am.
You can see the space behind me. If you double that way, past the wall that's behind my monitor, that's how big this place is. So this is why it looks quite your garage probably is larger than my living accommodation. So
yeah, he's a fair size garage. Yeah. It's funny, Andrew. About 2 months ago, I was looking through some of your old videos, and that live stream's still there where you're drinking with Andrew, where me and Bron came on. Oh my God, I was a mess that night.
So was I.
Wasn't Chris doing that to you, Andrew, the other night at the end of the football stream? He was going through all the old videos. Right. Yeah. Were you pulling up trees in Land Rovers and shit?
Back when I was a landscape gardener.
Indeed.
Didn't last
You've
long.
Never been a landscape gardener?
I've been a landscape gardener. I've done many things in my life, and landscape gardener is one of them.
Have you seen his mowing skills?
No. But he's tried trimming a few bushes, though, haven't they?
Wow. I'm well behaved. I'm retired now and not on the shelf anymore. Shelfless.
Shelfless. Finally.
All my shelves are full. I can't fit anything on these shelves anymore.
Sell it. Get rid of it all. You'll have more space then.
It's all my selling stuff.
You said it all sat under a kitchen sink.
True.
That is
the biggest kitchen sink in the world.
That is all stationary. The kitchen table is down underneath that huge pile of shite over there.
Hang on.
That's a table over there.
Kitchen table? Are you actually in your kitchen?
Yeah, well, the kitchen is there. This is the living room. This is a small accommodation. Behind the wall here is the bedroom and the bathroom. It's about the size of the garage. And this costs nearly 700 quid.
I thought Andrew was joking when he said that was the main room.
No.
Yeah. This is a wide angle bloody webcam as well, so it looks 10 times larger than it actually is. Look, I can really reach that. I can reach halfway across the room there. If I had longer arms, I could probably touch the bloody sink.
Oh, I'd get claustrophobia.
Oh, I do. I can't bloody move. That's ridiculous.
Oh,
and it's not because of the shite here. It does do my head in, but I'd have, in order to get larger accommodation down. I mean, the price I pay on this accommodation, if I went up north, I could get a 4-bedroom house.
Have to start packing your bags, mate.
I tried before, and all my stuff, history, and family are down. It's like, I don't want to go up there. It's cold up there.
Mine's 12,000 miles away. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Are we boring you, Andrew?
Tired.
What's your plans for tomorrow, mate?
None.
Oh. He's a free man. He can just go to prayer. We'll probably do another live stream.
No, nothing. I just want to just chill. I fancy a pot noodle now. Kathy's mentioned it, and I haven't got any.
I have them.
They're dear now. They've gone up. £1.20 for a fucking pot noodle in the supermarket. What the hell's that about? I used to get 2 for a quid. 2 for a quid I used to get. God, £1.20. What's that about?
Pot noodle, the staple diet of the student.
I tried one of Lidl's own brand ones there. They're 79p each. Oh my god, it was like eating dog shit. It really it's disgusting. I could eat most crap food, but I couldn't finish one of them.
Andrew's cooked a lot of crap in the past, haven't you, on your live streams?
No, I had quality meals. I nearly died on a fajita once, though.
I remember that. Was it a chicken one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one. It was funny.
Did it have onions in it?
Oh, no, fucking funny. I nearly fucking died. I got fucking choking on the...
It's all right. There's about 80 people watching. We could have all rang for an ambulance for you. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
we could all start running towards your house to give you the Heinrich. When
there's a 3-hour wait time to get an ambulance around here at the minute.
Is that rough, is it?
Yeah, no fucking chance for an ambulance here.
I had to get an ambulance for my partner about 3-4 weeks ago. It came in 2 minutes. I couldn't believe it.
It's Andrew.
It took me 10 minutes to get through on the phone.
We don't get no ambulances here. People
I got two turned up. Well, you can't take half of her away in one of them and half in the other. What's going on?
Well, that's just the guy. People have literally died in the street here because they couldn't get an ambulance.
They do all over the country. They die in the car park in the hospital, don't they? Just because there's queues of 13 ambulances, and then people are dying at home because the ambulances can't go back out. Ridiculous.
If you need hospital care, don't fucking wait for an ambulance. You gotta fucking get yourself there for now.
I'm glad I left now.
Yeah.
No, but like, something happens to me, you fucking drive me to the hospital. I ain't waiting for no ambulance. They ain't coming.
Yeah, be quicker to get a taxi, an Uber.
No.
Well, sometimes not even that. You can't get them.
The city of Wrexham doesn't do Ubers, unfortunately.
Does it not? How are we getting an Uber tonight? It's a free bar.
You're on the town.
It's the works. It's the works Christmas do, and
don't say that to Andrew. That's
it's for stay. They've actually we're staying in a hotel overnight, and it's a free bar. So
I'd be fucking dead.
Oh, mate, if you don't hear from me again, it's been a lovely experience knowing you.
Free bar, they'd have to fucking carry me up.
Was you doing a live stream the other week from a bloody nightclub?
Yes.
Yeah, that was about 20 seconds long, wasn't it?
I couldn't understand what was going on. I thought he was having a bloody seizure or something.
Listening to one of Peter Ray's favourite bands.
Oh, it's not that bloody, what they call
It begins with an S.
Yeah, I've got a few words that begin with an S that can describe. What's they call? Leave us another one.
The asthma bad. The asthma's fine. The ability to fucking stick.
Was it that metal band he goes watching?
Yeah, I don't know what it's called. It's
bloody, it's got some weird gayish name, haven't they? Oh,
The Asper's all right, Sarah. I've just
he'll probably put me correct in the chat in a minute.
like I want to say Shagarada, but it's not Shagarada. It's something.
Yeah. If you're there, Peter, put the name of this crap band in that you follow.
Enter Shikari. That's it.
That's
Captain.
it. What a weird name for a band. I don't mind entering Shakira, but not enter Shakira.
Yeah.
I
They wouldn't
think
be allowed. They wouldn't be allowed to perform in Qatar, would they?
Enter Shakira. Yeah, what's it? No, I've got. It's not exactly. Don't exactly roll off the tongue.
Mind you,
I
there's a
don't know
hell
why
of
the name's gay. It's
band
just
names.
something I said. I talk shite most of the time.
There's a lot of
don't know,
band
it's-
names.
it's
Which you
got-
think,
it's
where the
got-
hell
it's
did
got-
he get that name from?
It's got Enter in the name.
Anyway, tomorrow morning, 5 a.m. I don't think I'll be up to watch it, but I think Australia will be packing the bags home.
Oh, it's here, isn't it?
Yeah, I might. I put $10 on them to win just in case they pull off some miraculous bloody
You may
whatever.
as well have sent you $10, didn't you? I'd have spent it better.
Well, look what happened to Germany. You don't have expected them to be out, would you?
Wow. That's what happens when
There's a
the
lot of
Jack
that happening.
go from a ball that's out.
Well, yeah, but they've not been playing good anyway.
Yeah, they were Enter Shikari, weren't they?
I went to put a bet. I was in the put. Yeah, here's one for you, Andrew. You'll love this. So yesterday, after I went shopping for a new pair of, pants and what have you, called in the pub on the way home with my youngest, and his birthday's in December as well, like mine. Anyway, they've got this like membership card thing. So we both swiped it in the machine, and it said, "Hi, it's your birthday month. A free meal up to $30." So we both sat there with steak and chips.
Nice.
Oh,
And a couple of beers, what have you. And that's when I went to the machine to put the bet on for the Australia game. But I went to put on one for England Senegal. I put $5 on, get $7 back. I don't think so. Have you been putting any bets on? I know it's not
I
a
don't do no
subject you
gambling.
like to talk about, but
Don't do no gambling. Retired.
Yeah.
No, none of that.
no chatting up the ladies, no bets. He's become a boring old person like us.
Speak for yourself. I'm only fucking
I was just
21.
going to say that.
We'll be getting out the slippers soon.
You know, I quite like a good pair of slippers, but they're fucking dog.
I do, but I've got hardly any space in there. I kick stuff over if I put any. If I come in with my shoes, I've got to take them off when I come through the door because I can't bloody move.
If I had to, the dog would just fucking hide him, so there's just no point. It takes me socks, so I got no fucking chance with slippers.
Have you still got
It's
that
a
dog?
Well, yeah, he's still fucking alive, yes.
Jesus, I thought you killed it years ago.
While, actually.
What's it called? Smarty or something, isn't it?
Barty.
Oh, Barty. That's it. Where is he?
At my mum's.
Oh, what's he doing there?
Well, probably asleep, I imagine.
God, dog gets invited to your mum's. He'll be having a slap-up meal and everything, and pampered, and you're sat there.
Steak, some beers, hotel room for the night.
Barty's onto a good deal.
He'll be well fucking looked after. No, day out tonight. Day out today, so no dog.
Well, I'll be going in a few minutes. My battery's level's getting low, and I need to go and top up my tan.
If I wanted a fucking tan, I'd have to go on a fucking sunbed.
A bit nippy out there, actually. I've got to do some stuff on the car, clean it out and that. But it genuinely is a bit chilly out there. So yeah. Flipping summer, beginning of summer, it's freezing.
2 degrees outside.
2 degrees.
Odd that.
Still 4 degrees here, but we are right down in the southern part of the Britain, so we're in the balmy area. Although next week, God, we're going to get cold.
I think I may have upset 2 of you people in the chat. I do apologise. I don't.
Normally it's me. This is a change.
Well,
this is because I've not flirted with anyone. If I'd flirted with anyone, there'd be several people upset.
yeah. Does that strange one still follow you around?
I think
From
she's
years
done
ago?
now. I think she's done now. I think she's moved
Good.
on.
Strange one. You're going to have to be a little bit more specific.
No, not live on public broadcast.
Yeah, no, I think she's moved on now to hopefully bigger and better things.
Yeah.
I can't get much taller than you, Andrew. You are in one of the top percentiles, I believe. Or do you mean bigger as in?
I just mean fucking anybody else, really.
Oh, okay. So
We were ready for Tommy. Tommy was watching the other day. I'm not seeing Tracy back for a while, but Tommy was watching the other day. He may be watching now. I don't know. Oh, I'll tell you what. I'm a picture of fucking health I am.
God.
Did I hear you say earlier, Andrew, you're getting your COVID jab shortly?
Yeah, get me booster on Sunday.
Another one.
You would have had it by now. I thought you would have had it by now because you qualify for it free anyway, don't you?
Yeah, I rescheduled it due to personal commitments, so it's happening on Sunday.
How many jabs have you had?
I feel like a fucking concussion rod.
Yeah, it'll be about 4th now, isn't it? Is this a 4th?
There've been a few going
on.
I've had my flu.
I had to get jabbed last December. They wouldn't let me in the pub otherwise.
Yeah, we had all that over here. We had to show your thingamajig on your mobile phone. Was it COVID passport or whatever the hell it was? I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
You go into the shop next door, there are people walking around with no masks on them, but you walk into a pub or something, you've got to show some stupid barcode on your phone. Well, you go next door, you're going to catch it anyway. So, I don't know.
I quite liked it when we had the mask on. It hid a few ugly munters, and you could tell people to piss off without them actually seeing you.
I didn't mind the idea of the masks and that, but I didn't find it very comfortable. I found it not hard to breathe, but I found them restricting, especially because I work in. Sometimes I have to be customer facing. I don't actually have to deal with the customer, but I'm in the environment. I have to wear it for about 12 hours a day. Goodness sake. Didn't like them, but they were necessary. You got to do what you had to do at the time, I suppose. It's one of those things to test us, isn't it?
COVID has fucking destroyed my social life because no fucking goes out anymore in Wrexham.
Well, it didn't destroy mine because I had fuck all.
Have you still got it over there then?
Yeah, it's in the background, probably as prolific as it has been for the last 12 months, whatever. But it's just dropped out of the news. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something's only important if it's on the telly or on your phone or in the media all the time. When it's not important anymore, no one cares. I mean,
we don't hear of it. We hardly hear of it over here anymore.
I mean, I'm still careful outside. I'm not fanatical, but I won't. So, like, if someone comes up close to me, I'll back away. But I do that anyway. I don't want people in my bloody face. Back before COVID, there were still diseases, and I was still aware of it. You get stupid people and clever people. Back in the day, I knew what diseases were. If someone had a cold, you can go fuck off into another room. I don't want your cold. It's the same with any disease, COVID, flu, whatever.
I never got it. I mean, I'm not touch wood I won't, but I never got it.
I-
But they say you can have it and not know about it.
Lucky. I was extremely lucky. I was again because of the work that I do. I'm working in supermarkets, in customer fronting areas, service industries all the time, and because of that, I worked all the way through COVID. And I can remember at the beginning of it when it was supposed to be very prolific, and you see people walking into, say, a supermarket with a mask on. You didn't take the piss out of them, but you looked at them, why are you wearing that for? It's only. And then it became law and everything. How I didn't get it, I don't know. Virtually 90% of my company got it.
I just answered Kathy's question there. I don't, to be honest, I mean, some people will say it's ignorant of me and everything, but I tend not to watch the news. It's boring and it's depressing. And I still say there's room for a happy news channel. Well, that's never going to happen. It's just depressing all the time. I mean, I'm in my own little bubble here. I don't piss, well, until coming on Andrew's chat, I generally don't piss people off as much these days. I just stick to my own lane and I'm quite happy. And that's, that's me. So I am in a bubble and it suits me.
It's the thing, you've got to be genuine, haven't you? It doesn't matter what other people think. Be genuine.
I've no intention of visiting China anyway. Not now. Jesus, I didn't have one before. I'm not going now.
God, no.
Good place to go. Nice food.
Yeah.
What nice what? Dead sparrows and flipping bugs and cockroaches and all sorts of crap being stirred fried on the side of the road. I don't think so.
I've seen what they eat.
Nice bit of raw bat. You'll be all right.
Yeah, what's the worst going to happen?
If I ever had to go China, I've seen an idiot abroad. If I'd have to go China, I'd be straight to McDonald's. You know what you're getting.
Do you?
No.
Do you?
What?
Know what you're getting in McDonald's in China?
You don't know what you get in anything, but at least I can read it, and it's not alive when I'm eating it.
Unless you have fucking grown it or killed it yourself, you don't know what you're getting, do you?
No.
Like I say, you got to have a level of tolerance, haven't you, across the whole broad spectrum of life. Otherwise, you just wouldn't survive. So you got to accept there are good people out there. There are stupid people. There are idiots. There are nice people. There are people that are going to help you at the drop of a hat. There are people that are going to stab you in the back. There are places you can go where you're going to be welcome. There are places you're going to go where the people want to kill you. Go accept it, because that's what this planet is all about.
And that's why I stay in my own bubble.
Yeah, exactly. What you got to do is you got to judge your circumstances according to the risks that you wish to take, and all the risks that you do not wish to take, and then act appropriately. And out of chance, something could still go tits up or very well.
I have never been accused of acting.
No guarantees.
Right, Andrew, Phil, I'm going to have to leave you because my battery's now on about 8%, and I don't want it just to die and disappear, and then you think I've just dropped out. So
do you not have big long leads over there?
If I don't speak to you soon, or I'll catch up with you on Messenger, Andrew. Have a great Christmas.
Enjoy your free bar.
I will, and anyone in the chat who I've possibly not offended, have a great Christmas.
Don't go fuck off.
No. All right, guys, take care. Bye.
See you later.
Bye-bye. I will not be awake for much longer, I should say.
Well, yeah, I've still got plenty of orders. Well, I haven't got plenty of orders. I've had a shit day on eBay today. I've had about 15 quid. I thought it was going to be a 0 day. First 0 day I would have had in 3 months, 4 months, 10 months, I don't know. But, been a weird day today on eBay, but I don't care because it means I don't have to unpack too much tomorrow.
I'm on about 55 quid for today, so not the best.
Yeah, well, yesterday I done, I can't remember, what was it, 227? Which is, it makes it sound like it's all right. That is 10 times better than I'd normally do if I'm at work. But again, like I say, I've upped my game when I'm not been at work. But it's The thing is, normally it says I don't have to post it till Monday, but of course you know as well as I do what the if I can pack it and post it tomorrow, I bloody well will. So, and I'll probably wang first class on it, even though I've only catered for second class. It just saves hassle then. Plus, I keep forgetting how many people I haven't told. I think you're probably aware of my my old postal system where I used to buy stamps online from people's collections and stick them there because it's cheaper, but it's a little more risky because you don't get any tracking if you just send stuff by stamps. Because of this thing where they're going to the barcoded stamps, you got to send back all your stamps and shit like this. I had several £1,000s worth of stamps which won't be valid in January until they extended it. But I sent about 200 quid off the other day, and I don't know what the Royal Mail did. They sent me £750 worth of stamps back at first class. I don't know whether they made an error, but that's like £550 worth of first class stamps. I got fuck all.
So I assume you're sending even more back to them now.
I haven't got any left because I already done 5 batches before that, but I didn't do it through their they do it in 2 different ways. There's one where you can sort of lick them and stick them on a piece of paper and then write a very simple format, like if it's under a couple hundred quid, like, I don't know, 30 quid worth of stamps. Lick them, stick them on a sheet of paper, send them to them, and they send you back the equivalent amount of stamps in their new barcodey things. But if you've got a huge amount, like over 200 quid or whatever, you have to package it in a different way, which is more laborious, but it saves you having to do all of the easy stuff multiple times. Plus you get your special delivery costs back, and they send it to you special delivery. It's more secure. So I thought, right, I'll do all of the rest of mine that way. But like you say, in hindsight, I wish I'd done the other bit. But there again, would they have made the same mistake? But £550 worth of postage, cool. So I'm thinking, all this shit that I normally send out second class, I don't care. That's all going out first class because I haven't paid for it. Don't have to. It's the only way I'm going to get my money back. I can't sell the stamps because if I put what's a sheet of 100 first class stamps, 95 quid's worth of stamps, you put it on, no one's going to pay more than £95 because they can bloody buy it from the post office, can't they? But if I put £95 worth of stamps on and you pay your fees, I'm only going to get 20% off of that. I don't know, 70, £65. I could use the bloody things. So anything that's low value, like a couple of £1, £3, £4, I'll bang a first class stamp for it in the post. Anything that's higher, I can now pretty much afford just to send it tracked, because they're all barcoded stamps. They're not going to go out of date now. I've got about £2,000 worth of them stacked up around, and I also found some of the ones around it. This is the boring bit. Well, some of the ones around the corner, they've got like the traffic lighty bits and shit like that. If you take them off and you list them, people pay 2 or 3 quid for them, even though you can get them from the post office. They pay 2 or 3 quid. So I thought, well, fuck it. I'll sell them on eBay. I don't give a shit if I get £1 extra for stamp. Put it in a kitty aside. I'll just go and buy some more bastards.
Fair enough.
It keeps my little scheme of using stamps on low value items alive, at the same time as not paying full price for it. Why not? You got to use every trick these days, haven't you? So otherwise, otherwise there's no point doing it.
True. Right, I have to go to bed.
Yes, it is. I have to do the maths now. 11:15 in Australia morning.
Well, anyway, thank you, Phil, Rod, for joining us. Thank you to everyone in the chat.
It's been a pleasure, as usual.
See you all again.
Enjoy your weekend, Andrew.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye, everybody.
See you later on, everybody.
Bye.